Okay, hello guys. I am here with a new build that I've kind of perfected a little bit, right? Played a lot of it and tried a lot of it and just wanted to see what sticks and what not and what feels really good and what not, right? So I went on a Smurf account just because I was like full testing to see what was happening and what I can build. And with the new build that I have in mind, this is like the game that I just played. So this was my matchup in top lane. This is a Nor matchup, obviously really good matchup for Vayne. And this is like D1 Master Elo ish, right? It's just not a really good elo, so I kind of want some help from other people as well to just see if this build is good or not. But basically, Liam came to me, right, free-ish, 2 weeks ago or something, right, like some weeks ago, and told me about the build that he was like working on basically, and it was Ultimate Spellbook. And I thought, yeah, it looks really great, and I tried it, right. I tried it a few games on this account, and also on my main account as well. Tried like 3 to 4 games on it, and then I decided that it was just not the best build to go because it just didn't feel right. Because what Ultimate Spellbook is essentially is basically like a scaling thing, right? Where you kind of want to be scaling hella hard and do nothing early game, and that's kind of like the most like basic problem of Vayne. If you're not able to kind of stomp early game, you are not allowed to play the game, right? Or help your teammates, right? In a way. So, but yeah. So what I kind of like wanted to complete in this build was the fact that I wanted to try to see if it can actually just work. If you can have a really stalemate and just like full farming experience and a gameplay, and you can still win, right? Like by scaling on this champ. And I know for a fact that the scaling doesn't really exist on Vayne anymore, right? Like I'm fully aware of that, but we can still maybe scale better than everyone else in the game, right? So what William's build was essentially was the fact that you're gonna go ultimate spellbook, you're gonna change summoners, and you're gonna abuse those summoners with Nimbus Cloak and Celerity, right? Because it gives you a lot of movement speed. You can fight 1v1s hella hard because you can take exhaust, ignite, whatever, and ghost obviously, and yeah, abuse that hella hard, right? But the problem with it is that it's completely useless to have those summoners, right? Like in specific fights, if you can exhaust a cannon, that's awesome, right? Like in a 5v5 fight, you just exhaust it with cannon, does 40x like less damage than, you know, OP. But that specific fight never comes, right? Those specific moments just never like ever rarely happen, right? So if you're into a cannon, for example, you just go normal build like PTA and then just take exhaust anyways, right? Like you don't want to wait till whatever the fuck happens, right? And that's the main problem with it, with this summoner being really fucking bad right now. And not just right now. Like I mean, you can use it on supports and stuff. Obviously, that champions that just don't have anything, right? But for Vayne, impossible to use, right? Impossible to abuse and use or whatever, right? But the best way and the best thing about this whole inspiration tree is the other things in here. For example, Magic Footwear is OP, Biscuit is OP, and Jack of all trades is OP, right? Like these are the most OPest thing in the whole entire game, right? Especially for Vayne. So what I did try this game was instead going this game and some other games is that instead I just went with First Strike, and this build seems to be sticking really well because I honestly just love auto attacking and shit, right? Like that's just my thing, obviously, right? But I tried it with multiple builds actually. I tried it with the Essence Reaver Shojin build here. I went Cosmic instead, right? Because I was not going to fill up the bars for Jack of all trades, so I just went for Cosmic in here. Went for next game here. Actually, no, it wasn't this one. Yeah, here. But for next game here, I was into a Vladimir. Didn't have Airy, obviously, this guy. But I did still stomp the guy. I had like Ravenous and it's like D1 Mastery. It doesn't even matter. But I changed up my build a little bit. I went for like Ravenous here for lifesteal, obviously into him, so it's just better. But I still wanted to keep that auto attack, like once, like in and out type like fights in here, like the spirit of that, right? So I just went with Ravenous, Essence Reaver, LDR, right? Um, and and then in here I kind of wanted to try more of like to see as if Essence Reaver and Trinity works together. It absolutely does still. It's not even that bad, and I mean I have a really bad good matchup basically for myself. But yeah, I could abuse it hella hard. If I go here, you can see 500 gold gained on this game. If I go here, you can see 400 gold gained on this. And it's like a minimum of 400 games or 400 gold plus in every single game. This one obviously was much more because I just abused the enemy. Let's see this one, 600 gold gained. Obviously lost because an enemy top just like in some insane matchup here. I couldn't dive him. Also early game I died once, so it was useless. Here, good matchup. 700 gold. Could really abuse, and it was awesome in this lane. Next game, I went for lethal because I mean I'm into Jax. Like I would never try this into Jax, never. Like don't ever do that into Jax. And then this game that I just played, and it was also good in this game, 500. So the whole entire inspiration tree gave me about, or gives you about 800 gold extra just because of runes, right? Like just because you have first strike and magical footwear in raw gold, right? And then that is not counting the movement speed extra on this. That's not counting the extra health from biscuit delivery, and that's not counting the jack of all trades, right? So specifically, if we go into every single one of these are the best spawns for Vayne. Like these are all good for Vayne. You need the extra health, you need the extra movement speed from this, and you also need extra damage and CDR from jack of all trades. So it's OP, right? But what I did change in here, and I think I kind of did perfect it a little bit, is the fact that we do not have any sort of mana gain in this one, right? So you cannot just stay in lane that much, right? So I think mana flow goes really well as well, and it's really easily stackable early game. Like you can easily with one base, right? Like the first base that you have, you're gonna get easily a mana flow, right? Like if you're not diving enemy, obviously. So like you're gonna easily stack it up to 250, and then after that your mana problems just kind of go away. Like you're not gonna have any mana problems. Like trust me, it's really good. Mana flow is really good. I don't know, for some reason it is OP, and Celerity obviously OP as well. With the build that we're doing, we're going Static Shift, Trinity, right? And looks really good, right? Like the whole like the core build is insane. Now I can just try to play this, and we see like how the lane goes. Obviously the opponent is cancer bad. I'm not accounting for that, but we did do basically the early game cheese, stay in the bush, try to get as much first strike stacks and mana flow at the same time, right? Not too shabby. We get the XP anyways, right? But what I kind of wanted to try is try this in a setup where we can just farm, right? Like I'm ADHD playstyle, so I want to fight. It's a Korea, right? I'm ready for Korea tonight. So I had like 2 monsters. I just went in like perma. I just kept autoing this retard, right? Like I didn't care. So it's not the best way of fighting with having first strike usually, right? Like if you have first strike, you want to proc it and then CS, right? So it gives an extra gold for you. But I dove this guy. Like I didn't care. I dove this retard anyways. And let's like look into the fightings as well, and also the reasoning behind why I would rather go with Static Shiv is because I kind of like the procking, and I kind of like the gold farm on it. Like I get the extra 10 gold on top of it. Low-key, it looks like, it sounds bad, but I kind of like it. Like in a way, I think it, because it's really cheap as well, like way cheaper than the Kraken Slayer. I think it's really good though. Like in this build specifically, because when we are so like money hungry, this is why like I think it's better because it's way cheaper, and yeah, like it sounds really good to have. And these were my items here, and we can just maybe move into a team fight, see how it works. So basically, team fight, like we already have 11 stacks on, or 11 celerity passively giving us 11 movement speed, and we have 10 movement speed from this as well. Right now my movement speed, if I can see it somewhere, oh here. So right now with me auto attacking and stuff, right, it gives me 111 movement speed. If I were to ult and stuff, it would give me like 150 probably, because I have hexblade as well, right? But usually on third, maybe you can go LDR instead of these two, right? And me auto attacking this guy just gave me about 40 gold, by the way. 10 extra 33. So this is the team fighting here. I'm obviously playing it hella safe, just my abusing my mobility, right? Oh, yeah. This is like really good mobility, like having a lot of health on top of having lots of mobility in this game is just amazing for me. And not just in this game, like a lot of games, right? Like Vayne is no longer that one-shot champion, whatever, with Stormrazor, but it still is amazing. And let me just check my movement speed here when I use these things with. So my movement speed, yeah, it's 150. It's like extra 200 movement speed extra there, and I don't even have my ghost. Like I don't even have ghost here. Like without ghost, with ghost it would be probably 300, right? And it's really good, like in and out type shit. But anyways, yeah, I think this is Liam's favorite. Like it could be Liam's favorite build by far. It scales. It's good early game. I mean, not that good early game, obviously, but like it's okay early game. Better than Spellbook, obviously, 100%, I would say. And you can farm with it. You can CS with it. You can play really, really safe with it, and you can scale harder with it. I'm pretty sure I had one extra item just because of how I was playing this game on enemy. I mean, enemy top lane is not the best, but I would have one extra item just because my items are cheaper with like static shift, and I have extra gold, like about 1k extra gold from first strike and footwear, right? Well, 800 in this case, but I would have a lot more gold, right? But yeah, like that's about it. See ya.